Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is Monday night, and we are doing a Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode number 4, and you can see Joker voice over there is already rocking House Targaryen. Me, I'm lame. I'm wearing a military shirt. What else is new? And, of course, we've got Shadow of Hawk. Gentlemen, how are you doing? How's it going, JB?
Going good. Expecting folks to be coming in this week. Got a little get-together happening in Vegas. Something small, no big deal, nothing.
You know, really. just a little something. Yes, no, we so Nomi and Tyler the Redbeard, they are in Las Vegas where Mr. Voice lives for a certain meetup. Unfortunately, I'm not able to go on this one, but we'll make it up in the future. Trust me. And Mr. Gregory will probably be running a little late because he's on that Aussie time. So what we're going to do is going to say hi to the chat. We got Lawrence Knight first. Larry, we got to give Larry some love because he's at home with a newborn, 2 kids, baby girl. And hopefully she is resting well, and the wife and the family.
Roll Tide, Keely Chow, Roll Tide.
Keely Chow, hey everybody. And then of course, like the fires, it's always Dracarys. Sorry, there you go. You guys are late as a transgender woman on her periods.
Damn.
I was like, wow. That's too much. Grimm's Bar, welcome Grimm's Bar.
Hey.
Cool Frog raid. Thank you, Grimm's Bar and Cool Frog. R2 says, I only wish I could have seen your faces when you read that. My face was probably how I texted back. It was like, wow. Aye, Divinity said, aye, Cool Frog raid.
Wow.
Awesome.
Who's the Cool Frog? I don't know this person.
I don't know.
I bet you it's some Aussies. I bet you it's Aussies.
It's probably a Mr. Grant Gregory. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna check it out because we're all in this
right.
We're all in the same pop culture together.
Moose just gave it right there. Yeah. Aussies.
Okay. Yeah, no, we love Mr. Grant. As I said,
Australia is a government conspiracy.
Yeah, there's that Wyman Divinity said raid. Moose. Oh no. Yes. Oh no, indeed. Yeah, that's R2. Let's go. Moose man, hit the deck. Grimsbar, relax, Shadow. Don't start a fire. Wow, they already know about you, Shadow.
Wow, they've
been here for not 60 seconds. Shadow's in the dark.
I don't need to say a word.
Just embrace it and let the rays of sunshine.
This is wonderful. Chat, keep coming back. Come on now.
Shiloh Mang, I heard Australia is make believe. Supposedly, Grimspar, Australia's fake news changed my mind.
Unicorns. Logical Spock in the chat.
Goodness, look at Frog Army Raid. I gotta go check out. I know.
Frog Army.
Yeah,
he looks like a political commentator from like just a quick look at his channel.
Awesome.
I thought one of you two heard of this guy.
Shadow, you're a mod in the chat. Put it
I
in
have
there.
a mod.
Also in the
I'll
private
post
chat
Frog's,
too.
Link in the chat.
Yes. Logical Spot. Hi there, people.
Frog Army.
Yes. Put it in the private chat and the regular chat for those of us.
Well, this episode is a great episode. Tyler wasn't able to make it because he's transitioning not from where he lives to Vegas right now in space. He's transitioning in space because he's hanging out here right now. But then again, there were no boobs in this episode, so he was just like, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's true. There's no boobs. He is our boob counter. He counts boobs per episode, and
does a great job too.
He does a great job.
He has a flow chart and everything.
Didn't he have a flow chart that he showed last week? I was like, oh my god, dude.
Something like that.
So let's jump right into it. To where they call that traveling JV.
Yeah, traveling.
Yes, Mr. Grimsbar. No bobs. Much sad. No bobs. So we open up with a slight pop.
I lost my hand.
Yeah.
I lost my hand.
He's a little bit of a sad boy.
A little bit. He's a very sad boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
he's going to fall.
He's going to fall. He's off his horse. Help him. Falls off his horse. And then he says, can I have some water? Can I have some water? So they give him some drink. He's like, I never saw anyone drink horse piss that fast. And
that's a little bit funny.
Well, it's either that. It was wasn't horse piss. It was the Bud Light. So, it's kind of the same thing.
I would take the horse piss.
For both of you. No, that was a knife segue there, Shadow, too. You played off that well. So Vicky T says, poor Ned, I know. Unfortunately, they had to change things a little bit. Grimm's Bar says, have a great show, showing love to small creators. Thank you so much, Grimm's Bar. You are an outstanding gentleman. And I need to add everybody's information to the description. I'm a jackass, so that's on me, which means I screwed up. So we'll play slightly part of it. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting is the scream. Vicky T says, no, not the Bud Light. I was just going to ask if it was Bud Light. Yeah. So.
My God, you won't be. Oh, enough. Yeah.
And then Jamie acquits himself pretty well, despite only having a left hand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it's kind of like, but he had to have known within the first few seconds of holding the sword in his left hand that he's like, oh, I'm in trouble.
Well, it's not going to feel right. Like literally, if you watch me try, I'm completely right-handed. I have no ambidextry at all. If I try to write shit with my left hand, it looks like a child with Down syndrome tried to do it, and it's not far off because I'm a high-functioning retard.
Okay.
JV's like, all right, dude.
You're just speaking facts.
So this is actually significant because, and I think you gentlemen know why, is because after what Jamie did for Brienne of Tarth, now Brienne actually wants to do the same for Jamie.
Jump in and help him.
She wants to jump in and help because she does appreciate what he's done. And it does actually show that there is a bonding relationship forming between them. Gentlemen, do you want to take over? Because I'm adding everybody's information to the stream. I forgot to do that.
Shadow started off.
Ryan covered it pretty well. Jamie showed that he's not a complete. He's a big prick. Don't get me wrong, but he's less of an asshole than what she first thought. And he did keep her from getting the old
Graping.
mistreatment. The mistreatment from these
Graping.
fine.
Yeah. And he lost a hand for it. He lost.
Yeah.
Grimmspawn. Relax,
Exactly.
Ryan. We're friendly retards. Well, trust me, I'm a fucking retard. So as long as okay, so everybody's information now is in the description, including Mr. Grant Gregory's, Lily 300 Mirrors, who hopefully she'll get a chance to be here. If not, she's doing stuff with nursing school. She's a busy girl, but we still love her nonetheless. We're running around all
Nimbly.
I do. I like it.
Wow. Moose gave you some advice here, Ryan.
Lean into the autism.
I love these guys.
I can be Brittany Venti now. Well, I'm autistic, so never mind.
She's still hotter.
She is hotter. The Brianna Tarth is hotter than I am because she's a biological woman. That's not right. All right, so they ultimately lose, of course. Why would they not?
Oh, here we go. Oh, I love this scene. Oh, some of the when the Varys in the early scenes is really at some of his best. This is some of the best writing in this character is just so great, and this conversation eventually you get to the moral of the story, but it takes a very, how would I say, gruesome turn just to get there.
A justified turn.
Justified, gruesome, same thing.
Exactly. It's all relative.
I tell you
That's incest.
It's all relative. Well, speaking of, maybe not this episode, but we'll get there. But let's actually listen to the conversation going on between this one. So Varys is opening a lovely crate,
and he's giddy. He's giddy.
Yeah, this is the first time we've ever seen him like all psyched up and happy.
I traveled with a troop of actors through the free cities. One day in Mir, a certain man made my master an offer too tempting to refuse. I feared the man meant to use me, as I'd heard some men used small boys. But what he wanted was far worse. He gave me a potion that made me powerless to move or speak, yet did nothing to dull my senses.
You got roofied.
No, he wasn't asleep for it. This is worse than a roofie.
He burned.
Well, actually, not everybody passes out from a roofie. Unfortunately, I've been roofied once in my life years ago. Not pleasant. I woke up with my clothes on. Apparently, someone who used to be a former friend thought it was funny to do that because I'm not big on the drugs. I've drank in the past, no problem, but I've never been big on drugs. So he thought it'd be funny to roofie me. And I woke up on my couch, sprawled out with all my clothes on, my shoes on. So obviously there was no butthole fondling, but still.
That you know of.
Put the pants back on. I walked into it. I knew I would have if I told that story.
Flames turned blue.
Yeah, be glad Kohai's not in the chat.
His call.
That'd be a fun meme.
I still dream of that night. Not of the sorcerer.
Not of his blade.
Not of his blade. I dream of the voice from
the flames.
Was it a god? A demon? A conjurer's trick? I don't know.
How would you know?
The sorcerer called, and a voice answered. And ever since that day, I have hated magic and all those who practice it. But you can see why I was eager to aid in your fight against Stannis and his Red Priestess. A symbolic revenge of sorts.
Yes. I think
but
revenge.
I want actual revenge.
Actual person who.
Okay, so just to set this up, the reason this conversation is even happening, Tyrion wants to know what he wants proof that Cersei tried to have him killed. Varys is like, I don't have proof. I have the rumors. I have the whispers. You know, I can't give you what you wanted. So, but then it goes. but then it goes into the story.
All right, so this is how this started. Logical Spock says, butthole pleasures. Grimm's Bar said, if you woke up naked after camping in the woods with an empty jar of petroleum jelly next to you and your ass hurt, would you tell anyone? Yes, I would. I'd tell the police.
Puffer, can I answer?
Puffer smiles. Can I answer? Puffer, feel free. I have a feeling that they might have a different answer than I do. And same with the leads in the butt stuff.
Tentacles.
It's a very, yeah, okay. Well, now that Samuel's here, that's all you get. I don't want to derail the stream too much. It's not that kind of a show.
Right.
Threw me out of his house to die. I resolved to live, despite him. I begged. I sold what parts of my body remained to me. I became an excellent thief, and soon learned that the contents of a man's letters are more valuable than the contents of his purse.
Information.
By step.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One distasteful task after another, I made my way from the slums of Mir
To the small council chamber.
Influence grows like a weed. I tended mine patiently until its tendrils reached from the Red Keep all the way across
To
the
the
far side,
sides of the world.
where I managed to wrap them around.
And he is loving every moment of this. He is just
Sorcerer.
hello, my old friend.
My old friend.
Oh,
It's been a long time.
oh.
That's a really good message here.
Revenge.
Yeah.
You want will be yours in time.
If you have the stomach.
Have the stomach for it.
Moral of the story. If you have patience and are willing to do some pretty horrible things, what you want will eventually happen.
Or not even the horrible part. Just
Well, he's done horrible things.
yeah, he's
There
done
is-
horrible things, but you don't necessarily need to do horrible things.
In this world, you got to do some pretty horrible things.
Well, what?
I plead the fifth.
What we're talking about this world. We're talking about Westeros.
Both.
Westeros.
Oh
Westeros.
yeah, Westeros is a hodgepodge of
Planetos.
villainy and scum. So
Well,
now we are at.
Don't mention. Don't bring a Star Wars reference into this. I'm still so angry.
Oh yeah.
And there's
What? You didn't? Come on, man. You didn't love the season 3 ending of The Mandalorian, and Grimm's Bar says Joker gets it. Joker is the wisest of us.
And as far as you even insinuating that I liked the season 3 of The Mando, go fuck yourself.
JV, do what I do. Don't even freaking watch it if you know it's going to be
I
bad.
will never do what you do, Shadow. Please, shut up, Shadow.
Fatality.
All right, but now we are at Craster's.
Just keep again. And again, they're not. The Night's Watch is not in good shape, and Craster is loving this because he gets to rub it in everyone's face because he's a truly despicable human being.
Yes, he is. We're talking about the fact that.
I love that name. Beautifully inappropriate. That is a great name.
Oh, I did too. That's a fun name. Beautifully inappropriate. I think this is the first time I've seen you in the chat. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Yes.
They showed up at about the same time as Frog and Grimm and stuff. I think they just got buried.
Part of
Oh,
the
yeah.
raid.
Yeah.
I think it's
No.
Red.
Okay, I see it. After a cool spot. Well, mostly did a dirt. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. My fault. That's on me. Incest is totally relative. Yes. Okay. Samuel says he gets to rub something in everyone's face. Oh God, Samuel.
Cost extra.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's beautiful.
Now,
Good job, Sam.
yeah, good job, Sam. Way to be a fucking ass clown.
That's a spicy take from Cool Frog.
No, not really. Cool Frog says Game of Thrones sucks. A lot of people had a really bad taste in their mouth towards the latter seasons, and which is absolutely okay. And Cool Frog
Justified. Just
Actually,
fine.
I subscribed to your channel because the awesome raid was much appreciated.
Thank you.
I've never seen this pile of steam ever before. Thank you for making it tolerable. Yes.
Okay.
You've never. Oh wow. Okay. Divinity said. Now I can say I've seen Game of Thrones. Shut up the nerds. Joffrey was a good boy. Yeah, he
was a good history student, and he could use a crossbow. Those were his only two redeeming qualities.
Yeah.
Shut up, Shadow.
Am I wrong?
Shut up, Shadow.
He could use a crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, what's going on right here is the Night's Watch is in bad shape, and obviously we know that Tilly's Gilly's son has not been killed, and that's a problem because this son is
about to be sacrificed.
Is supposed to be the sacrifice. So that's all that really goes on in that part.
Oh, Bran. Hi,
Yes.
Bran. As we're getting weirder and weirder and weirder. Yeah. Let's talk to Joe Jen. Talk about weirder. Oh no, this is a nightmare.
Crow.
Three-eyed raven.
No climbing. I need to find it. It's here. It's promise me. No more climbing. Promise me. Promise me. Promise me. Promise me. Promise me. Promise me.
Oh, beautifully. Beautifully. That would scare Shadow. So he's a little young there.
Joffrey was the goodest boy. Oh, if you ask Shadow. Shadow, you have officially been adopted by Shell and me. Don't ask. There's a whole family drunken fault. Oh no, I don't know what that's gonna mean.
Oh no.
Booby hugs for Shadow. Booby hugs. He needs them. He needs them.
He's backed up. He's a little clogged. He's a little clogged up.
Kid. So, just for a little bit of a background on Shadow, he's 19 and in college. So, God bless his soul. Dealing with that. Chat's got you figured out, kid.
Yeah, they do.
Jesus. You gonna say something, or I guess not.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is another good one.
I like this. This was a good scene.
So now we have Roz, as she is now in the dual employ of Littlefinger and Varys, as she gives Samuel. Okay, so Roz is now in the employ of Varys, because she keeps tabs on Littlefinger. And we get to see that Roz is actually quite good at this, as we get this lovely little chat, and she knows how Varys talks in a very short amount. In a very short time, she understands how he talks and how he thinks, and actually finds something that Varys overlooks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shadow, anything to add?
Not really. I had forgotten this scene existed. I really, really liked the detail of we're piecing this together based on his purchases, which was really freaking cool.
Postner, it's not illegal if he's 19. That's true.
Shadow. Shadow is going to end up shackled, a gimp mask at some point, and you're gonna take it.
We're talking about the same podcast. Right, boys.
Oh, but at first they're talking about Podrick.
Yeah.
The man with the golden dick.
Yeah.
What did he do to them?
I don't know, my lord. The girls are usually quite descriptive.
So what did they say?
They said
They
it
couldn't
was hard
describe
to describe.
Prodigies appear in the oddest of places. And what did Littlefinger say about the loss of income?
He was too preoccupied to notice. He's leaving for Erie soon. I'm helping him prepare for his journey.
Ah, yes, to pursue his enduring love of Lady Arryn and the title that comes with her. Sad, really. Is that all it takes to make our friend lose interest in Four Sons of Stark?
He hasn't spoken to her since the last time, as far as I know.
But I don't think he's lost interest.
What makes you say so?
His shipboard inventory.
You can read. Rare for a woman in your profession.
Former profession.
Of course. I'm missing something obvious you're about to point
Cut
out.
it.
Yeah. I was just about to cut it. We don't want to get clipped. YouTube gets grumpy, so we have to moderate ourselves.
Yeah.
But
So-
I always win the disputes, and even when it goes to an appeal, I win those too. HBO actually backs off. So
This is where Roz is showing that she is quite skilled at this, and Deveris is quite enamored by this, and in that he misses something. He misses a little detail that is the reason Roz brings this inventory list to him, and he's like, "Oh, you are good."
Samuel.
he says, "I stand by what I said. Authors write what they know, and George R. R. Martin wrote a lot of family."
Moose, that is really complicated, but kinda.
Was that a eunuch? Didn't they destroy the Chinese Empire too?
Shadow do not go.
I'm
into
not. I'm
this.
saying kinda.
Yep.
I'm just saying kinda.
No, that's a decent response, kind of. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, I never ask, guys. Hit the like button if you can.
Just do it.
I always forget. I've never been one of those guys. Like, please like and subscribe. Or
Yeah.
High functioning.
Smash that like button
high
like Samuel
functioning.
does the screen door.
Oh,
Outpost nerd. Outpost nerd. Jesus.
Who is important enough to
it's very popular in the South.
I know.
Sure it is.
I know.
He's not interested in them money.
Because I'm one of his ghosts.
I'm one of his girls.
Prodigies in odd places indeed.
Oh, here we go.
Targaryen was murdered by her brother.
Okay, so now this brings up something. That's something that I wanted to just throw out there.
I'll be right back, guys, real quick.
No worries.
Okay, so Marjorie is getting a history lesson coming through the sept, as we see where Rhaenyra. We see the place where Rhaenyra met her end at the flames of Sunfire, which was Aegon III's dragon.
I think that might just be her burial place, because if I remember right, I think she dies on Dragonstone.
Well,
it's where her corpse is. Yeah, sorry to interrupt.
Possibly. Well, Joffrey says, she died there at the hands of her brother's dragon. So this is something that I wanted to just toss out here, because the mention of Rhaenyra, and now that we have House of the Dragon, as we have seen, as we have heard in this series now multiple times in the previous two seasons, where Dany refers to herself as Blood of the Dragon. Now, she is impervious to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Rhaenyra is not. So is the Blood of the Dragon? This is obviously, it seems to be that this is the defining trait of a true Targaryen.
Howdy,
Yes.
Wookie.
Hey, Wookie be
Wookie,
bad.
what's up, man?
What's up, buddy? How you doing? Hail, Mr. Wookie be bad.
Yeah.
Great
I
channel,
would
buzz.
kind of disagree, Joker. I think it's more like being a green seer or being a warg. It's like the magic part of the Valyrian gene stock. They have the genetic potential for it, but it's not necessarily guaranteed you will be one, if that makes sense. I think that's what it is, at least.
Okay, because as we have seen now, I'm gonna say this again. Let me rephrase it a different way, because this is how I'm thinking. Because as we know, Targaryens do have a connection to their two dragons. Dany seems to be more connected to her dragons than than say Rhaenyra was to Cyrax.
Mhm.
Now that is not to downplay the connection, but does the way that these dragons were brought into the world and the fact that she is impervious to fire and dragons are fire made flesh, would that not, in a sense, elevate? Would that not elevate Dany into more of this role, at least from the early seasons of George's writing into this mythical prophecy that is said to, the song of Ice and Fire, where somebody plays a pivotal role in the emergence of Azor Ahai.
Possibly. I mean,
Okay.
didn't George also say he doesn't really? It might have been George. I don't remember. There's some author who's like, I don't really like prophecies, and so that's if it's George. I'm kind of rambling. I apologize.
I do have.
Then why would George put a prophecy as a central plot point to
like a red
story?
red herring, is my understanding. Like Ned being set up as the hero, and then.
I have a quick question about the dragons. Would you almost say that Daemon from House of the Dragon has a better connection with the dragons than say Rhaenyra does, because he goes after the what's the one that
Vermithor.
Yeah, that's in the underground when it just lights it. Yeah,
Vermithor. That is okay. That is that's the dragon of King. That's the dragon of King Jaehaerys.
Okay, and that's a big fucking dragon, right? Yeah. It's bigger than it's almost it's not
Caraxes.
Okay.
He is bigger. Okay, Vermithor is bigger than Caraxes, a little smaller than Vhagar.
Who is the behemoth. Vhagar is the biggest one. Okay.
It's the oldest one at the time of that show.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. So yeah, the fact that thing didn't freaking eat Daemon's face like right then and there kind of tells me he's a little bit more connected.
The blood of the dragon.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say it's because Daemon is probably closer to the embodiment of a dragon, being a predatory thing, being a more savage and violent thing than Rhaenyra is, which you could argue Dany also is a bit more of a savage and primal thing compared to Rhaenyra. Because Dany is actively hunting and waging war for her birthright, while Rhaenyra is comparatively, just got to preface comparatively, sitting and waiting compared to Dany.
I would actually kind of agree with that. Yeah, because
I have nothing against that statement. So calm down, Shadow.
I'm just making sure, because I know like the statement Rhaenyra just sits around and waits could come off as an insult.
Yeah, until the end. But okay, so
now we got with the which seats 700 comfortably. This is Olenna and Cersei talking, and Cersei, you think you're a smart player in this game. You are playing checkers. Olenna is playing chess.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Find them. How superior they must be to have the best seats.
Over there, in that urn, the ashes of Aerion Targaryen. Aerion Brightflame, they called him. He thought drinking wildfire would turn him into a dragon. He was wrong.
And Marjorie is so good. She is playing along, but not overly sarcastic. She's coming across as genuine, and then she sinks her claws in.
This is kind of cool. I'll give this is a compliment for Shadow. Grimsbar, you remind me of a bro from the U.S. Air Force. He was space, and then it went into a green door position. Anyway, he went to can't remember the name of it, but it's a POW training. He was cool as fuck. Yeah, no. Well, speaking of, Shadow wants to join the military, so we're actually kind of we're here kind of mentoring the kid, helping him. I was in the military. JV has a lot of worldly wisdom. He's, compared to what I have, so we help the kid out. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
Talks too much every once in a while, but we give him shit about it.
I smack him around.
Get in line, boy.
That's why I'm not going to Vegas.
They used to.
You're 19. You couldn't go
I know
Anyway,
you.
Adult.
There's also that problem.
Yeah, that's a big problem, dude.
Killed by
Minor problem.
Would you like to see where the last Targaryens are buried?
Are you sure Lady Marjorie doesn't find all this a bit macabre? I know it's
Oh
quite
no,
all
I
right,
found it's wonderful.
I'd love to see tattoos, really.
Walking through history.
It's like taking a walk through history.
She is just.
Look at the salt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at the salt.
She's just like.
I'm just a dick who picked up. Yeah.
And the grandma is just like, it's my girl. That's my girl.
Oh yeah.
Your husband, was he buried here as well?
No, he wanted his remains returned to Storm's End.
Such a tragedy.
Fairly predictable tragedy. Hunting and drinking don't mix.
I should say not. My son's a hunter. It helps him forget he's never been within a mile of a real battle.
You seem to recall he laid siege to Storm's End for the better part of a year.
All he laid siege to was a banquet table in the command tent. I told him to stay out of it.
Elena is great. Elena
Yes.
is great. Because again, from her house, it has a more matriarchal system in play where Cersei just hates men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She ultimately hates her father, whether she wants to admit it or not.
Oh, she does.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And
we're at 1.25 speed right now, Divinity. Usually if we bump it to 1.5, it gets a little gets a little fast, but we can give it a try. Two times. Go ahead.
But at 1.5 speed, the watching Sam run is hilarious.
That is true. That is
Yes,
true. We did
amazing.
do that. Yeah.
Of its rebellion. He had no business fighting an actual warrior. We mothers do what we can to keep our sons from the grave. They do seem to yearn for it. Shower them with good sense.
She's like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not a wing.
The world belongs to them.
A ridiculous arrangement in my mind.
so I don't know if I feel like Elena is smart enough to kind of understand why the world, at least from Cersei's statement of why the world belongs to men. It's because men are blunt instruments. They can kill more than everyone else. They can kill more than women. They can break more than women, and that gives them the power to rule things simply due to they can just kill whatever they want. At least young men specifically can do that, which is why most societies work hard to keep their young men population in check or get them directed at someone else. However, Cersei and Olenna, or that statement of why is it the men they rule, or the world they rule, is also a little bit limited in scope, because at the end of the day, if a woman knows what she's doing, she can control a man, and at the end of the day, control the world that man controls.
And we will see an example of that right here, because Elena has trained her granddaughter well.
Yeah.
The gods have seen fit to make it so.
My father didn't want them here. He was going to have their bodies burned and thrown in the Blackwater, but the High Septon convinced him otherwise.
It's built this.
Yeah, we're gonna. There you go. This is where we need to
If you
be.
give them your love, they will return it 1,000-fold. I've spoken with them. I know how they feel about you.
Mm-hmm.
You led the defense of King's Landing.
Feeding that ego a little bit. They adore you.
Look at him. Like, dude is just like literally is getting like intellectually blown right now. Like he's just like, oh, okay.
And especially when she says, you know, we sometimes acts of severity are needed to achieve. Sometimes acts of severity are needed to achieve greatness. This appeals to Joffrey's mindset.
Yes.
Joffrey. So she has got him pegged, and there's a great scene that when the doors open and Cersei gives a look of concern, and Marjorie is looking right back at her, going, "I got him."
Yep.
Open the doors.
Ah! Oh, you are good.
Wait.
They're cheering for her.
Yeah, they're cheering for her at first until all of a sudden, and then he hears King Joffrey, and he looks over and he's like, "What in the hell?"
Now
he's almost eyeballing her like, I don't believe what you've just done.
Now, would it be above the Tyrells to pay some people in the crowd to all of a sudden start chanting King Joffrey? King
Of course
Joffrey.
not.
No, that's Thank you, Samuel. That's what politicians do anyway.
Right,
Past, present, future. It's a good tactic. Get the mob all riled up and happy for you.
It's politics 101. Look what's going on in the world today.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. I'm like, wouldn't shock me.
No, not one bit. And Boomher says, kind of reminds me of Boomhauer. If you like a little bit of, gosh darn it.
No, I wouldn't go as far as vindictive. I would say that is a smile of a master manipulator.
Yeah. I would say,
and you can call her bitch because bitch, I'm just saying.
Yo, she knows what she's doing easily, without motherfucking question.
He's like, hey, hi, you. Oh.
Mommy's not happy.
Well, when is mommy ever happy is a good question, but no.
When Jamie's there.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, now this still bugs me.
I agree with you at this point where it's like he gets like led back is like, okay, yeah.
We're skipping forward because this is just y'all cover the putt stuff. Hold on, I got a cat.
Outpost.
So this is no. Oh God, no. No.
I think that's one of the few candidates I think would be worse than the Jokers we've been having to deal with.
Oh God, no. Okay, so this entire thing bugs me. This is Theon should know what Deepwood Mott looks like and the Dreadfort looks like, because he spent most of his life in the north. And the fact that he doesn't know where landmarks is, this is very much a plot convenience here.
Yeah. Maybe not like I am agreeing like he should at least geographically have like kind of a vibe of like, okay, this is not the direction, like based on the sun, but having like actually seeing the fortresses, I think it's more plausible than he is an idiot, like this freaking stupid that he's just never been to any of these castles. Mm-hmm. But you are right. He should geographically know that, wait a minute, that does not check out if we're going this way. Like, just look at the sun.
And because he's a highwayborn, he is also educated during his time with the Stark. So even if he may not have physically seen the Dreadfort, he knows what the Dreadfort looks like.
Yes. And see, that's what I meant by this is putt stuff, because it's like, Theon, seriously? And yes, Samuel, also coming weekly Picard Season 3 reviews at 3 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. Yes, Earl Grey tea hot. It just, Theon, what the fuck? Are you that fucking dense? And it's so maddening that he's just like, he's that fucking dense. And the reason is like all of a sudden.
And then he has this, and then he has the revelation moment. Was my real dad died in King's Landing. I made a choice and I chose wrong. Yeah. And then we go to the Ramsey rehab program, which Shadow is a fan of.
Look,
stop.
Yeah. Even Grimsbar says, yeah, what the fuck, Theon? Like, seriously, like, are you, but no, I hate to say it. You can redeem yourself all you want. You acted like a giant piece of shit.
Yeah. I just want to quickly say thank you all in the chat who subbed to my channel.
That's awesome.
I got to a nice number of subscribers, so thank you all for that.
We will give Shadow a round of applause there for the kid.
I've had no new ones yet. What's going on here, chat?
I've heard like it takes a delay. Like I had a friend who like found out about my channel sub and it didn't let me know he subbed for like a day.
Yeah,
So-
it's there's always a delay with YouTube, especially after what they call the weekend purge. If you lose subscribers on the weekend, that's because YouTube purges accounts they feel are dead.
Yeah, I lost one. So.
Yeah, and so when you're a small content creator and you lose like one or two, you're like, oh, what'd I do? It's like, no, it's YouTube being shitheads. So fuck YouTube.
Yeah.
But we're all here, so it also sucks.
You can't. Please stop.
Thank you, Sam.
Bring back baby lump.
Oh no, you might have gotten played.
Theon, why would you think begging would help you there?
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Right. Enjoy.
All right, so he's going to catch a cancer stick.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we are going to discuss this little segment right here with Brienne of Tarth and old Jamie. Yes. Everybody's links are in the description. That includes anybody who is not here because of the F&T Vegas meetup. So
I'm at 71. I'm at 71.
Fuck yeah, you are. That's great, buddy.
Yeah. Grim, no, it's fine. I managed to screenshot when it was 69. I've got that memorialized.
69 for 69.
Exactly. I got a nice number of subs. Again, thank you all. Means a lot.
He's not familiar with the Jack Murphy. Forgive him, chat.
I know he's someone I'm supposed to hate. That's my only knowledge of Jack Murphy.
Let's just say he said him and his former girlfriend, now his wife or fiance, on Chatterbait would do 69 for 69 Chatterbait coins, which comes out to like $3.72.
Gotcha.
So that's why it's a joke, 69 for 69, because that's what they said.
Gotcha.
Also at the same time, as a man, please never ever put your fucking heels in the air showing your butthole to a camera. That's wrong.
What are you doing?
I'm dying.
You can't die.
Oh,
Take revenge.
Thank you beautifully.
I don't care about revenge.
You can't. For misfortune, you're giving up.
Misfortune.
You lost your hand.
I saw it hand. I was that hand.
You have a taste. Long taste of the real world, where people have important things taken from them.
Okay, I have a massive problem with that line from Brienne. It's
Go ahead.
like, that's not a house. That's not like a family sword. Like, you can put in the work. You can't get your hand back.
That's a good point. I'll give you that. Yeah,
I get it. Like, sorry.
No, you're good. Well, Samuel, if we're gonna talk Jack Murphy, let's leave it to Thursday night.
Wasn't he the guy who like
musings?
He was like kind of.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, he was like kind of an Andrew Tate, and then it came out that he like was a cuck, and then when that came out, he like got really
an
aggressive.
absolute liar, and
okay, I know a bit more than of the
he
guy
makes
that you guys
anybody who has a beard look bad. Because no offense, look, teach their own, but don't act like you're this alpha male Chad kind of guy, and I hate that crowd anyway. I think alpha male's bullshit. Just be a good man, and that speaks for itself. But anyway, yeah, he liked to show his beehole to the fucking camera, and dildos were butthole adjacent, not. But anyway, yes. So no, I completely agree with what Shadow, what you said. You can't get a hand back. You lose a foot. Yes, you can adapt and overcome, and obviously Jamie learns later on to start to deal with it. But yeah, no, it's not something that's be like, it's just a fucking hand. Fuck it. What are you talking about?
and I get it's meant to be the message of like Jamie has been this shelter, like not shelter as badly sheltered as Sansa, but he has never really had a punch in the face. He's never really had a come to Jesus moment.
You want to know what else? To me, I kind of feel like this might slightly be is that Brienne, seeing that there is actually a kinder side to Jamie. I think she's trying to inch him that direction.
Gotcha.
Vicky says it looks like a rabbit hole. I saw the video. Unfortunately, somebody said it was censored. It was not censored. When it was
fucking lied to.
When it was shit. shit happened to Nick Rekieta too. They said they censored it, and then nope, all of a sudden there's Harry Ballsack. Yes, Nerd Outpost. She wants the D. She actually wants him to smash her.
Yeah, and then they do him dirty in the final season.
Yeah, that's just piss poor writing from fuck. Also, at the same time, that's a lack of George finishing the books. Thanks, George.
Well, but like, I'm not going to go into that. I'll save that for the season 8.
Burned out my eye holes. Yes, I'm a huge fan of rackets. Are you kidding me? Nick Rekieta is like one of my spirit animals, man, because he says the kind of shit, and he's not afraid to fucking say it. And that's how it should be. Like, you know, I like Rekieta's stances on stuff.
You did for me. You told them Tarth was full of sapphires. It's called the Sapphire Isle because of the blue of its water.
Yep.
But you already knew that.
You knew that. Why did you help me?
And we will later find out a very interesting part of Jamie's story.
Mm-hmm.
That Jamie is not. Jamie plays this entitled prick. Well, he is an entitled prick, but there's layers to him. Mm-hmm. I love the scene again because it starts off the same way when Tyrion came to talk to his dad. Tywin will speak to you when Tywin wants to speak to you. And he makes her wait. He makes her wait because it makes her uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He's a toast.
Also, he's got more important things to do than talk to his daughter.
Oh, I know. And well, in his opinion, yeah. But also at the same time, he's disappointed with her, and you'll find out why.
I mean, I'd argue military logistics and military intelligence is more important than your whinging 40-year-old daughter.
Yeah. So just for
the whinging, it's a good word you use there, Shadow.
Well,
yeah, I watch a lot of British YouTubers.
Well, you know what's funny?
Got it, nerd. No.
I love these guys.
Wow, you guys are great.
Ryan, are you a Karen Unbalanced fan? I liked her until she had her little meltdown moment. Then I was like, "You're doing it for clout. That's not why you do something." When Rackets was basically banned on YouTube, I made a video and I was like, "This is horse shit." I didn't ask for any recognition. I didn't ask for anybody to fucking, you know, because I'm all about freedom of speech. And the fact that she kind of went that route of like, I never got a thank you. And it's like, you don't do things for friends to get a thank you. You do things for friends because, or people who have the right ideals because you're doing it for the right fucking reasons. Like that's the why. But yeah, so I skipped forward 10 seconds. And
you want to speak to me?
It's about what, 13 to 15 seconds. And he finally says, "You wanted to speak to me."
You wanted to speak to me.
Yes, about Jamie.
About him.
I wanted to make sure we're doing everything we can to get him back.
Of course.
And Catelyn Stark took Tyrion prisoner.
What did I do?
What did I do in response?
We started a war.
Well, if I would start a war.
Thank you, Grib. I appreciate it.
What do you think I am doing for my eldest son and heir?
Whatever you can.
Whatever I can.
Whatever I can.
You're still here.
Yep.
You're still here.
Oh God, that's fucking funny. It's just like, what the fuck, dude? He's like, you need something.
And now, okay. Now, again, these little nuanced things. Again, Charles Dance. My God, it's so great. When Cersei said the Tyrells are a problem, Tywin's look of like, say what? Bitch, what are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
They are saving our asses. What are you smoking?
Yeah, and well, he even talks about the fact that
right. So, but it's that first, huh?
Yeah,
that is just great.
Did it ever occur to you that I might be the one who deserves your confidence and your trust, not your sons?
And not your sons.
Years and years of lectures on family.
And he's like, all right, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Just with tiny, tedious variations. Did it ever occur to you that your daughter might be the only one listening to them, living by them? That she might have the most to contribute to your legacy, that you love so much more than your actual children?
All right.
Hold on. I need to back up because he literally just looks at her like, all right.
All right. Contribute.
Okay, here it comes.
Well, something which will save your life, your children's lives.
Marjorie has her claws in Joffrey. She knows how to manipulate him.
Good.
Good.
I wish you knew
Okay,
that.
not the response she was looking for.
Yes, because guess what? For fucking Christ's sake, finally.
Marjorie has
Someone calls her out.
Yeah.
She knows how to manipulate him.
Good. I wish you knew how to manipulate him.
Yeah.
And he literally says this too. He's like, that boy runs roughshod over your ass. What are you doing about it? And she's like, well, you know, maybe if you would try to fucking control him. Well, trust me.
Yeah,
I don't distrust you
Tywin
because
does.
you're a woman. I distrust you because you're not as smart as you think you are. You've allowed that boy to ride roughshod over you and everyone else in this city.
You're going to give it a couple of seconds.
You should try stopping him from doing what he likes.
There you go.
I will.
I will.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is so good.
Okay, now Elena has this nickname throughout the Westeros, the Queen of Thorns.
Boomer.
And Varys, I'm sure the Varys knows of this nickname. I don't think he knows the severity of this because in their first couple exchanges back and forth, he's taken aback. He's very much like, I don't know how to respond to this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like fighting Baelish, but he's a woman. I love this.
I skipped past the whole, like, you know, granddaughters thing.
Yeah, growing strong.
Growing strong.
Compared to winter.
I rather
It's
think it's all for
coming.
naught. What happens when a non
We do not sow.
Okay. Now because of that little thing, you just missed that entire thing where the Varys is off guard now. Now he's like, wait, what? Huh? What?
Yeah. No, because she's like, it's been so long since anybody's tried to woo me. She's like going, but go ahead, take a shot. And he's like, wait, hold up. Like, what?
And then she's like, but what good would it do anyway? I'm used up and you got nothing there. And he looks and he goes to look like, what the fuck who is this woman?
Yeah. She's extremely well fucking informed.
Get to the stabby bit.
Might I sit? No.
I'm curious why you sought me out.
You've taken an interest in
South Stock, have I?
Because I spoke to her once in this garden, and one of your little spies came running to tell you. Why shouldn't I take an interest? She's an interesting girl.
Is she?
No, not really.
I love that line so much.
I know.
So, like, Olenna.
Get to the stabby bit. Yeah. And women's words are like rusty daggers.
Yeah.
Loose.
Olenna is one of the best characters in this damn show.
I've been married twice, he says. Yes. There you go. That was earned. I liked it.
Of course it was.
You guys aren't helping me with the whole.
You'll be fine. You're 19. You got lots of life to live. It's those of us on the farther end of the spectrum that have problems.
Wisdom,
yeah,
my friend.
You'll get there.
Well, forgive me for we oh, stop it.
Hopes for her well-being.
Come. You surrender rather easily.
Again, she is just.
Have ears, but apparently the shrubbery does too.
Okay, now just pause. Okay, pause really quick. Elena Tyrell is one of the characters that, again, there's a handful that you just instantly just love her. You love these characters right from the start. Now, as we know in this series, there's a lot of death, and some deaths are very tragic. Some deaths are sad. When Elena goes out, you are like, oh, damn. She goes out like a boss.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I thought I saw. Anyway, here we go. So the walls have ears, but so do the shrubbery.
Enemies more carefully.
Which stands to stop?
Neither.
Neither.
Babe in the woods. I admired her father.
Yes.
Ned Stark had many admirers, and how many stepped forward when the executioner came for his head?
I cannot help
Grim.
Lord Stark. Perhaps I can help his daughter.
How?
You're not the only one who has taken an interest in her.
That's hardly surprising. She's a beautiful girl with a famous name.
Indeed. She'd make a lovely match for the right suitor.
It almost feels as if you're about to arrive at the...
Here we go. And again, she hasn't begged. Like, oh, here's the point. Okay.
And we JV, do you want to skip this because we see the point in action literally after this?
Right, the very next scene. So they're making a point. So they're kind of just saying back and forth, unsaid, and Elena knows exactly what he means, and is like, and so then he goes. So then she goes to Marjorie and is like, "All right, girl, here we go. Next job, go."
Yes, and this is one of obviously politics. Also, at the same time, though, I do think that Marjorie is she does have a kind soul, and she does give a shit about the bad things that have happened to Sansa.
She does. She does.
She's compassionate and empathetic, and sometimes she uses that to stab a dagger in someone's chest.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Shadow,
My cousin Alana was the most beautiful.
you were fine until the last part.
That's all right. He's learning. Well, he's at an A- right now, so. Every time he says something stupid.
Is that not how you describe how she treats Cersei?
No, it is true. It's true.
Okay.
But
okay, just a little bit too graphic. Okay,
not over the top. Not over the top.
So, and again,
until you establish yourself, don't be too over the top.
And so again, we see how Marjorie does things as opposed to say how Tywin or her grandmother does things. She establishes herself. She gets close, so she is now in your space. She's touching, so there was already a feeling of safety, familiarity, that you can trust her.
Yes, you close the gap, and so it feels like you're actually an embracing figure, and it makes people put their guard down.
And she uses a joke to break Sansa's Oh, I shouldn't talk about what I was praying about, and so Marjorie throws a joke about. So she throws a joke, and that again further breaks that wall down.
See, Shadow, look, here you go. You're getting constructive criticism. You're being embraced also at the same time. It's a little rough. So he's a young YouTuber, and we're helping him out. Look, I'm a young YouTuber myself, but
we all are.
Yeah, we literally all are. My main channel may be monetized, but it's not that big. And quite frankly, I'm still learning every day. But yeah, we're trying to help the kid out because he has such a knowledge of the books of all this stuff, and that's what I've told him to cover in his videos. Anyway, but yeah, let's get back to this. There's time for that later.
12, I was all elbows and knees, and Alana looked like a goddess sent to torture me. Pigface, she calls me. Pigface, that's ridiculous. I think I had
Joke.
Who knows? Whenever she passed me in the hall, she'd oink.
Again,
so I prayed that she
humor.
had horrible skin disease. A week after that, she came down with porridge plague. Porridge plague? Oh, you don't have it in the north. Your skin starts to look like boiled oats, and eventually your face lights off and you die in agony.
That's awful. I believed you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop it there real quick because
so that little story that Marjorie told, I don't believe that was even real.
No. Grim says main channel, it's Legion Games 2076. It's gaming, live stream gaming, stuff like that, and it's reaction videos to what the audience wants me to take a look at. That's what it is.
There's also this history channel. Go check it out.
Yep, got a history channel. Like I said, everything's down in the description below. Everybody's links are there. Mr. Grant Gregory, Know Me Without You, JV, Shadow, Tyler the Redbeard, Lily 300. Well, she's only on Twitter. She doesn't have a channel, but follow Lily 300 Mirrors on Twitter because she got great base takes, and maybe one day she'll start a YouTube channel.
Maybe
if she gets done with medical school.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
So what happened to Alana?
Oh, she grew up to be the most beautiful woman and married a handsome lord, and they have darling children and live in a castle by the sea. It's all terribly frustrating.
Okay, so now all of this is to set it up, living in a nice castle,
Ding,
blah,
ding,
blah,
ding.
blah, blah, to warm her to the thought that she could marry a high lord and live in a castle. Still, that this is not out of the realm of possibility.
She also doesn't have to be a little fly on the wall for Joffrey to pull the wings off of whenever he wants.
Right. Yeah. Right. And she is very good at this. This is so, again, face to face now, but grabs her hands, pulls her in just a little bit.
Yeah. The Tyrells are all about that statement, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. The Lannisters are about that statement, hammers are built for breaking nails.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's
a fair statement. It's a fair statement.
Good friend. That would make me very happy. You must see Highgarden. You'd love it there. I know you would. We have a great masquerade the night of the harvest moon. You should see the costumes. People work on them for months.
And then she's like, but I don't think the queen would let me read. I don't think the queen would let me leave the castle. And Marjorie's like, oh, that bitch? No. Mm-hmm. When Joffrey and I are married, I'm in charge. Make no mistake. I run this shit.
Yeah. Cersei goes back to Casterly Rock.
Yep.
Or wherever her dad whores her off to. One of those two.
Bye.
Queen Regent, you mean?
Was that fun?
If I marry Joffrey, I'll be queen.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Didn't know whore was too strong of a word.
She's kind of at the end of her rope, so yeah, she would be kind of like a pity Mary, if that makes sense, for an alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a kid.
And if you were to marry
Loras, we would be sisters.
Oh, your place would be at Highgarden, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
We would be sisters, you and I. Tonight.
Oh, she is so good. She is good.
Sansa is on the verge of fucking tears because she's like, "Oh my god, I could get the fuck
somebody
out
cares.
Of
And somebody cares.
Yeah.
Now, however,
Lena as a young woman, that would be horrifying.
Well, she explains to Marjorie how she got to the position she did, and Marjorie's like, "Grandma, you saucy little bitch, you."
Yeah.
Thanks, Grim. I'm just saying.
Again, I love these guys in the chat. They're great.
Just bullshit your way through it. Well, yeah, I guess. Okay, so we are back with the Night's Watch literally at the end of their fucking rope. They've obviously lost a man.
Now his watch has ended.
And now his watch has ended.
And Rast is still just trying to stir the pot, trying to sow some mutiny going on, or did some seeds of dissension.
Geek Talk, Brandon G. Hey buddy, how you doing, man? Thanks for dropping by to say hi. Give you guys credit to rewatching Game of Thrones. I haven't been able to do it since the season 8 garbage. No. And the reason that we decided to do it is because of the success of House of the Dragon. And so that's why we want to rewatch everything. And we're going to go through all 8 seasons, all of us together, and season 1 of House of the Dragon. And it should lead us up to probably about 2 to 3 weeks before the new season of House of the Dragon season 2. Granny was a whore.
Yeah, and then Grim.
Oh God! The fuck!
Mr. Grimm, do you have a pseudonym by Soldier Boy by chance?
Okay, obscure reference again. Okay, thanks, Shadow.
No, that's the boys.
I know.
I know. I do kind of like the boys though.
Yeah,
but it was an obscure reference. But I actually didn't hate season 3 of the boys. But that's another tangent for another time.
Season 2 was bad.
Season 2 was
bad.
Season 3 gives me the vibes of if they keep doing the same thing, like they basically felt like season 2 rehashed but better, and if they keep that trend going, it'll just become basically becoming Family Guy, in my opinion.
Disavow. Tell her to take out those dentures.
Whoa, Sam.
Right,
okay.
Sam, it's back to the fucking cactus.
Yeah, well, you do like getting railed by the cactus.
I do not. That is Brie Larson with my face on her.
That is factually incorrect. And
what?
If it were on Twitter, it would be fact checked. So
what?
Just take your place.
Have you not seen that meme, JV?
No,
you
so
haven't seen
Kohai
it?
made a meme of me using. We're pretty sure it's Brie Larson as the base doing yoga.
Yeah, it's Brie Larson.
She put my face on her face, and then has a cactus photoshopped into her ass.
Yeah, she's doing what it was like downward dog or something like
Yeah,
that.
and then you just have my face there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Samael,
Kohai
you
did
are-
that.
Kohai,
I'll
that
post
is
it in the
just-
FNR chat.
That is absolutely glorious. Oh,
Yeah,
It's outrageously amazing.
that is wonderful. That just made my black little heart sing.
It's gonna be even better when it gets posted in the FNR chat, which I'm hoping Samuel's doing right now.
Geek Talk says I'll keep supporting, trying to go down memory lane with you guys. I keep telling myself that another life will get a proper ending. Laughing. That sounds like a difficult show us.
It ain't for us. It ain't for us to show. It's one of
Receipts.
Samuel's memes. You'll have to check it out on his channel.
Unless he decides to send it.
Hint.
It's up to Samuel. I'll upload it if he drops it.
Hint.
And he shared the photo already on the Twitter. Kid, if you wanna hide your face now, I'd recommend it.
I might as well walk headfirst into this situation. Let's do it.
All right. So everyone want to see Shadow getting pegged by a cactus. Here we go.
We're pretty sure it's Brie Larson because Ryan recognized the
No,
face.
that's Brie Larson.
That's Brie. That's Brie.
Shout out to Kohai. She is the
wonderful.
Shadow was it super barbed? I'm gonna save that, by the way, for future reference.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let's get back to Craster. Wow. When JV's speechless, when the Joker is speechless.
I got nothing. Yeah. It's wonderful. That's just wonderful.
Yes.
Poor Grim.
It goes
Poor
to Kohai
Grim.
Masochist. Oh, here we go.
And now his watch has ended. Imagine 99 sons. I got 100 million of whatever I can count. And it's just, and these guys have finally had enough. They're like, look, we're starving. You're eating. Give us some food.
Yeah. And you've been mocking us, laughing at us, enjoying our brothers dying. We're gonna get a little bit of payback, you son of a whore.
It was only a little prick. Shadow, how small of a prick was it?
The cactus itself or the needles?
420. Hey, Coldfrog, thank you.
Oh, 420. Yes.
I like it.
Wait outside.
Oh, I like it.
It's cold outside. There's nothing to eat. My wife's give you bread. Sawdust.
There's sawdust in the bread.
You don't like it. You go out there and eat the snow.
Thank you, Coldfrog. Thank you, chat.
I told you to wait outside. Then
I'll also make it through winter. Enough! Out! I am a godly man! You stingy bastard! How do you think?
Divinity depends on the party. So just saying.
Grimm's Bar says 5-minute countdown.
Don't know what that means.
Not sure what that means, buddy. Let me know. 420 friendly.
Depends.
I'm not opposed to 420 friendly. I've tried it. It's not my cup of tea. I'd probably do it more in like maybe a editable form if I were to do it again. If it's like I said, it's not really my cup of tea, but it's all good. So Craster's like I'm a godly man.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he does worship something.
Yeah. I don't want to say. I don't want to say. Oh no! Hold on. Sorry. Like for some reason the mouse sticks. I know.
He's treating you like Jason Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There
Jason
you go.
Todd got off easy.
Does Kevin get treated better or worse than Jason?
To wait outside.
He's sitting
Worse.
drinking our wine, eating his fill, but we
He has cold sores now.
Out! I am a godly man!
Yeah.
You stingy bastard!
I'm assuming his knees are also like all fucked up.
His knee pads. He's fine.
Oh, you got knee pads? Okay.
Wait,
He's all, what was
who
that
we talking
knee
about?
pads?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin Feige. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, I walked into that one. Yes, the mouse gets sticky every once in a while because of reasons.
Cats.
Look, it's not cats. Don't bring the cats into it. That's gross.
That's why you watch Pornhub on your phone.
Yeah. No. I have an iPhone too, which means that no viruses. Don't watch porn on an Android. I've had one. It fucks your shit up with malware.
Bro.
Be careful or you'll go.
He's talking to you, Shadow.
Yeah, no, Grimsbar, what the hell? You got a crowbar for it? He's JV. He's a Joker voice.
Yeah. He got it for Jason and he keeps it around because it was like what, $20?
He does use it for like a back scratcher all the time.
Yeah.
And every once in a while he threatens Shadow with it.
Not sleep in the cold and empty bellies.
Let's up the hands of the next man who calls me bastard.
Now I don't know this actor's name, but he plays a prick in every single role he has done, and he is good at it.
Yeah, like Lord Walder Frey.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You know so much about the stick. We don't
No,
talk about that.
Never mind. For the ladies.
For the ladies. We always laugh at Shadow, but it's all in good fun. Used to keep it young, the youngin' in line. Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Keep the youngin' in line.
Yeah, Grim, that's a fair accusation.
You are a bastard.
You are a bastard.
And also fucking wildling bastard.
Bastard.
But he deserves that.
By all the Lord of Lords beyond the
No, I agree. He did deserve that, and we can actually take the sound away. We don't need all the sound. Maybe it'll help us skip from
Because
getting
it's just
clipped.
gonna go. Now it's a fight, and that's a significant death right there.
Mhm.
But Mormont goes out a little bit. He takes care of. He kind of tries to take out Rast, and no, it doesn't work. But Sam is like, okay, we gotta go. Grab the kid. We gotta go. We gotta go now.
Yes.
Mormont is one of the most undiluted bloodlines from the old men, from the first men. Those bastards were big.
He's a big man.
Yeah, probably Neanderthals.
Okay, just
See you,
Thanks, Sam.
All right, Samuel, I got to bounce, fellas. Have a good stream. I'll see y'all soon. Yes, you really will.
Vicky.
All right, the stab event. Vicky T says, "Wait, are we watching Shadow get spanked?"
That's on OnlyFans.
Yeah. Shadow. Oh my
God.
Divinity's got
$4.99 a month.
popcorn.
$4.99 a month.
$4.99.
$4.99. That kid's charging $4.99. Drop that to $1.99. Come on, man. You gotta bring people in.
I didn't even know I had a page.
Moses Cheers said yes.
We didn't want to tell you, Shadow, but
yeah, it's titled under OnlyFans. It's titled Only Stupidity. And we posted
Grim.
Griffey T. Don't ask about the cactus.
No, please ask about it again. Ask about
that
it
is
again.
not the worst one either. That is like a good.
Oh
6.
no! We need the Gremlin one.
Which one? There's like 3 of those.
Oh yeah,
all of them.
20 for 20. Yeah.
$20
is $20. Am I right?
That's right.
Okay, so this is actually where it gets significant. Where Sam is like, "We have to go."
I gotta go.
Now!
I know the best way.
They're running. Now I would have. Now this is just me. I would have, as you're running, make haste. Yes, I'd have been calling for Ghost. Say, hey, Ghost, come on, boy, let's go.
Let's GTFO.
Yeah.
All because of your fault one of these nights.
Grim again.
Only Grand's top grand site, 4 out of 5. Geriatrics approved. Good God.
I love this chat.
I do
people are
too.
amazing.
I love this chat. This is great.
1 out of 5 doctors also approve. This is it's getting wild up in here, huh?
Yeah.
You want to know what's funny too is that for the panel this is actually relatively tame because when when Nomi's here, Lily's here,
Shadow gets a lot the more abuse.
Yeah, he gets a whole lot more abuse because Nomi put Shadow in his place. It's so funny. What these people?
You
I
people?
don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
Has Grim watched the chat before because he called it?
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe I don't think I've ever seen Grim in the chat.
Wow.
Maybe
Grim, do you have powers?
Maybe.
He might.
He might also have been like a lurker.
I'm a moose.
Sir, I'm a moose. Moose are people too. Pronouns are moose, meese, or
moose, meese.
Mooses?
Mooses.
No,
Moose.
moose.
It's just
moose.
moose.
And moose.
It's moose and moose.
Look at that herd of moose. Yeah, it's just moose and moose. Sorry, I'm a little tired. And I was sick over the weekend. I'm still kind of getting over some of the crud.
Gotcha, Grim.
No, I did. Devin, I just talking shit. Well, you talk shit the right fucking direction, dude.
Right? That just was great.
But if you don't see where we're going.
Okay, so now
we meet the Brotherhood. We meet the Brotherhood without banners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, Sam said check your DMs, Ryan.
Okay. We're gonna check the DMs right now.
This is the gremlin.
Hey, why are the hooligans getting wild?
The felines.
Yeah.
We have another R2 in the chat. This, I guess, apparently Outpost Nerdism. There's an R2 here.
Howdy, Nomi.
Nomi!
Hi, Nomi.
Welcome.
Hello, Nomi. I'll see you later tonight. You and Tyler stopping by the bar.
Yes, Nomi is one of our panelists, and we do miss her because she brings a certain police
shadow
hatred.
Shadow hatred.
$20 is $20, but I need the money first, big boy.
I was hoping it was the tamer one.
These are getting added, you know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Hold on, I've got the one that my friend made. Hold on, I'll send that to you as well.
Because
why would you add to? Never mind.
Because I'm a good sport, and this one I think is really funny.
Okay.
Well, I added the one that Kohai Masochist made about me, which is super disturbing because
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the results of the Biden recession. I love Indian girls.
And then Moose also said, Moose also said it's the leopard skin that does it, not for him.
Oh, I missed that. Moose maneuver. The leopard skin really does it for me. Nice. Smexy. The fuck is Smexy mean? I don't fucking know.
Ryan, I PM'd you the one my friend made.
Okay, let's see the one your friend made. That's.
Howdy, Tyler.
Tyler! Here's another panelist, Tyler the Redbeard, who is in.
Yay, Tyler!
Wow, it's getting crowded in here, huh?
Well, you've never heard of Smexy, but then again, but then again, Shadow never heard of a Dutch.
Oh, I have seen this.
No, I know what Smexy means.
I don't.
Ryan was the one who said he didn't know it.
Oh, I have no idea.
Wow, it looks like Tyler and Nomi are headed out on a date here.
Okay. But yeah, so my friend made this using some other faces he got of me during our D&D sessions.
That's cool.
Nerd.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I don't know what's I don't know what Smexy means, Nomi. You'll have to
I know it.
Okay,
Okay, so as Nomi says, pray tell, Shadow, the way to sexy.
Well, I'm assuming I've always assumed it's just like another way to say sexy, but judging by the way you're phrasing that question, I'm Googling just to make sure.
Oh, that's cheating.
Cheating.
Yeah, okay, so it's basically just a different way of saying sexy, according to the first thing that popped up.
Yeah, but that's Google. I kind of take issue with Google because anymore, like, they're full of shit.
Okay, so now we meet this lovely band. A sexy smell.
Not easy finding molasses in water. I'd have some.
They're having rum.
Let's go home.
Got told, boy. No Google.
I guessed it before I Googled it.
She said wrong, wrong, and wrong.
Okay.
What is this place? Somewhere near the walls of your life.
Want to get a little more
like a bunch of swineherds.
Some of us were swineherds. Some was tanners and masons. That was before.
You're still swineherds.
Still swineherds.
And tanners. And masons.
And masons.
And carrying a crooked spear makes you a soldier. No?
Oh, here we go. Beric Dondarrion. We saw him in season 1 when he was sent to hunt down the mountain. Now,
played by a different actor.
Now, in this scene, we find out that Beric likes to talk a lot. He's like Shadow, likes to talk. He likes to talk. He's very dramatic. So maybe not as graphic, but still likes to hear his voice.
Yeah. So they're trying to accuse the
Sandor.
Hound, Sandor Clegane of being this massive murderer. But and it's like, yeah, you can't really lay this all at my feet. Now, this one
you can't. My throat. Get on with it. But don't call me murderer and pretend that you're not.
You murdered Micah, the butcher's boy, my friend. He was 12 years old. He was unarmed, and you rode him down. You slung him over your horse like he was a bleeder.
Aye, he was a bleeder. You don't deny killing this boy. I was Joffrey's sworn shield. The boy attacked the prince.
That's a lie. I hit Joffrey. Micah just ran away.
Then I should have killed you. Not my place to question princes.
Hold on.
No, I should have killed you.
Just gonna take it down real quick. We're getting towards the end, and this is always usually where they clip us.
We stand accused of murder,
but no one here knows the truth of the charge, so it is not for us to judge you.
Only the Lord of Light will do that now. I sentence you to trial by combat.
Oh, Sandor's like, okay,
Who will it be?
Great.
Should we find out if your fire god really loves you, priest, or you archer, or you worse with a sword in your hand? Or is the little girl the bravest one here?
Aye, she might be.
Aye, she might be.
But she'll be fighting me.
But it's me you'll fight.
Oh, and then the scene. Oh, yes, right here. Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna skip to the big part if that's cool with you, dude. Would you like to set it up though while I get us in position?
This is the exchange. So, in the previous episode, they have arranged a trade. The entire company of Unsullied, even the ones who are not fully Unsullied yet, they're still in training for Dany's biggest dragon, which is Drogon. So all the while, the slave master is throwing his insults, and we're going to come to the exchange of when Dany turns Drogon over to Craster. Not Craster, he's got another name, but the slave master. Now,
Krasnus.
Okay, there we go. So, Shadow.
Hi.
Okay. How significant would be in a condensed form, a Cliff Notes version, if you will, the significance of 8,000 Unsullied?
Incredibly good line infantry. You put them on an open field, they would do really, really well. You can equip them however you effectively want to. And unlike levied soldiers or soldiers in general, they will not run away. So 8,000 is not an army to scoff at, especially with medieval times, with like 10,000 being a big army. and then an army that will not run, with most battles being determined by who runs away first, the Unsullied are a huge asset for any burgeoning army.
I do have a question. Nerd Outpost Nerd says skip to the boobies. If there were mommy there's
mommy milkers.
No, I know fun bags. We got
massive mommy milkers.
Chesticles.
Tatas.
Just
Miss
just
Tyler.
a meme of fucking boobs in the chat. Breasticles.
It's going. It's still going.
Tyler, are you taking notes here?
I don't think Tyler's in the chat anymore. And that's most likely why he skipped this stream, because there are no boobs.
Right.
There's no boobs, and Tyler the Redbeard is our resident boob expert. Like
I love these guys.
Whenever there's boobs in the chat, he's like going boobs. Yeah.
Boobs.
So no, there are unfortunately no boobs in this one, but I do support the boobs.
Yes.
And well,
so here's Drogon.
Yeah.
And now the significance of this dragon here. Yes, he is the largest as of right now, but there's also Rhaegal and Viserion. But as far as the relationship of the dragons to Dany, that's mommy. That is mommy, and you don't take mommy away from Drogon. And as you'll hear him crying as she's walking away, and his chain is being held.
Literally can see it. Like you can literally see
him crying.
Gosh darn it! I hate it when
Now, a good thing here is now this guy has been hurling insults in Valyrian. Not quite the most proper to Valyrian. It's kind of a bastardized version passed down over centuries.
There it is, Tyler. Dragons and boobs? No.
It's a little Gisson.
Fortunately, no.
So right now, he is so enamored by this dragon, he is not paying attention to anything she is saying. But Missandei is.
Mm-hmm.
Because she says Dovagetis, which is the Valyrian. And her response is, boom, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Misande's like,
here we go.
Shit.
And she says a phrase that I used last season on episode 10, which is something Lucerys Velaryon and Aemon Targaryen should have learned, and Viserys the Peaceful tried to impart the lesson. A dragon is not a slave, otherwise Zaldrizas Buzgari Ixos Daor.
Grim says, I have to restart this episode. I am not abreast of the details. God, fucking crap.
Don't just
Moose says, don't just stay for the climax. Oh, Logical Spock said hi to no. Yeah. Do
not diss Ramsay. He's got a good program.
Stop.
Well, he wouldn't be Shadow if he didn't like the Edgelord characters, right?
Right. Jesus.
I don't like Alessandra.
Okay, so
Zadrizes Buzgari Iskos Daor.
Okay, take this back down to like 1.2 because there's a lot more nuance in the voice.
Yeah,
that they give.
I would agree.
The look. Oh,
I love that.
Sunday, just like
you got fucked. You don't fucked up.
Okay. I'm gonna pause it there because I want to watch this whole entire thing, and we are going to get fucking clipped because this
is Action des medios sentas.
Yes,
I learned that on Duolingo.
What?
You can learn High Valyrian on Duolingo while also learning Klingon.
Nice.
The fuck
I
Really?
shit you not.
Elvish too.
Shit. That's awesome.
You can you can
Elvish.
also learn Tolkienian Elvish. Yeah.
Yep.
Sindarin, I believe is the term.
Vicky says Ramsey's a dick. Yeah, he's a dick.
Yes.
Ramsey's a chicken.
Beautifully inappropriate says Ramsey is a cock. Yep, he's a cock. Logical Spock says, "Damn, that's hot. What a woman in their what? What the woman in the blue?
Yeah, she's
sorry.
Spanish.
Like everybody knows, I'm a high functioning retard, so don't expect anything.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Incredible for me.
No.
I like how Shadow's like, "You're good."
Yeah, it's not your fault.
That's not your fault. You're fucking retarded.
Yeah. It's the RNA.
Dove chiedi?
Actions, medios and tas.
Kiloni pilos luevale gonios in a tas. Ininio drigatas. Unne lue gore brigatas.
Good fight scene.
Dracarys.
Dracarys!
I love it.
That right there is why Krasnys should have known he wasn't getting a good deal. A single dragon is worth more than any land army.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that because he's a dumbass.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. He's a conceited, prideful asshole. If he had a shrivel of brains in him, he would realize she's planning something.
And that's a baby. And they're still babies.
Yeah,
I mean,
even as a baby, that thing is a brutally effective tactical asset. Imagine when it gets all big and AC-130 sized.
Okay. Bring it down.
Grim had a Klingon the other day. Need to trim my blood hair. Shadow. Any comments on that?
No.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
No.
All right, as long as you don't want to talk about it. All right, I did back it up because it's so fucking good.
Toro going for the sword.
Dracarys.
Oh, and the score! The Targaryen score! And this is Fire and Blood.
There you go.
Yeah.
And that's where I got to stop sharing it. We pushed it real far.
Absolutely. One thing that I absolutely loved is the Unsullied are always like discussed as like they are disciplined, they are regimented. And if you go back and look at, say, the Battle for the Blackwater, where Stannis is and the Lannister forces are just like kind of running at each other. Yeah, there's like, okay, we're sticking together, but the
Unsullied because
shields up
and right after this, they are right back in formation.
Yeah, exactly. They are drilled, they are lethal, and that is why if you can make an organized professional military like something the Chinese bureaucracies had, or like Europe towards the Renaissance period, you are able to conquer literally everyone. Discipline and morale is what wins you battle. That steals.
And now,
go ahead, JB.
And now, this little girl who's kind of has a name, but is kind of being dismissed at the edge of the world. All of a sudden, that knock on the door of the world just got a lot louder.
Yeah,
I'm just beyond surprised we didn't get fucking clipped at all. We are still up and running.
You are on top of this, Ryan. Give a round of applause.
Thank you very much. I'll take it. Damn it! It was the wrong button. Just kidding. I did that on purpose. Yeah. No, shit. Here we go.
And then, so now Jorah, and so now Mormont and Selmy are looking around like, all right, okay, we are in business, folks, because she has because she still has what remains of her very small Khalisad.
Yeah.
And now she's got 8,000 she's got 8,000 unsullied. She has she's coming out with a translator. She's still got her boys intact. She's a force now. She is now on the board.
Yeah, she's got light reconnaissance. She's got a light reconnaissance, a Queen's Guard, strong, capable infantry. Really, the only thing she needs is a base of operations and some form of manufacturing and a fleet. But she's getting there.
And she has air support.
Yeah, tactical air support, which basically the only, honestly, in the video I made a while back about the Unsullied, I say the role you do not want to use the Unsullied as a garrison force. That's when you got dragons. That's all you really need your infantry to do. So it's kind of ironic. So I will say one thing about this scene, and like Dany handled the Masters as best as she could. However, this also is one step forward, 2 steps back. She has got a reputation as a butcherer after killing the Master.
Right.
And because hold on real quick. Grimm's Bart says outpost furry confirmed. Ooh.
At Nerd is expressing a preference for dragon boobies, and my response to that is no, he's a scaly.
Just whatever.
Yeah,
but this also has to do of the lesson she learned in Karth. What's up, love it?
What up, love Litical? Hail! Thank you for stopping by.
Of the lesson she learned in Karth, nothing's going to be handed to her. She's going to have to take. She's going to have to take it, and so as a conqueror, which is what she's going to have to become. She's a conqueror now. She will. There's going to be a level of cruelty that's going to have to be embraced.
Oh no, I absolutely understand that. But like the problem that Dany has as opposed to a normal conquering force is she does not have people she can replace the conquered with. So like let's say for example you were
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, let's say you were Rob. You came in, you smashed the Westerlands. He could raise up some lords and replace the existing bureaucracy relatively quickly. Dany doesn't have that. So any city she takes, she needs to rely on the locals. The nobles don't want to work with her. The lower classes don't have the capability to do the job she needs them to do. So she's kind of hamstringing her.
Shadow, real quick. Just for the record, no, you're good. I'm actually okay with this conversation because I want as much time between showing things because I don't want to get fucking clipped.
Yeah.
So real quick, I want to.
This is basically toward the end now. This is just like
exiting
Astapor.
Hold on. Where the hell is it? Somebody.
Grim, to answer. Oh, sorry. I thought you were. I was just going to answer Grim's question. A scaly is basically a furry, but
there you go.
Instead of lizards.
Yeah. No, it's the same thing as a fucking furry. It's the same category. It's weirdos. It's what Shadow's going to grow up to be.
Smaller profile in regards to shooting, but aside from that, basically the same. You also can't use thermals.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cold-blooded.
God, go stop.
What?
Stop.
Vicky's like, what about people who want to? No, we're not going to go down this
road.
Those
are not real. Those are a CIA cover-up.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, JV.
No. He's been good. We got to give him a little bit of a couple of doofus moments. All right.
At a B now.
He's at a B. He's done very good though.
Just significant right there. That's a significant thing because these were
there it is. Stepped on, and an Unsullied stepped on it.
Okay, because these are slaves. So the big thing about Dany's arc is to free slavery, to no slavery.
Yeah. Slavery bad. Yeah,
slavery's bad.
Slavery is the bad.
It's an amazing morality, and as I've expressed on a previous stream, Dany is so focused on her vision for her dream, all of her dreams really, taking Westeros and ending slavery, that sometimes reality kind of punches her in the face because she wasn't paying attention to it.
Isn't that kind of the folly of all revolutionaries?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah.
Wow.
Also at the same time, because many many revolutionaries are very young at heart, so they make a lot of mistakes. And
Yeah.
Danny's no different.
Yeah, exactly.
And trust me, I have criticisms of her later on as the show goes on.
As they ran out of books too.
Yeah.
Yes. As they ran out of fucking books. Thanks, George. Okay, so we are going to start closing this out because this is literally the last one ever.
Right. That's just last image. So now we're just getting a look of just a scope of what.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their army still coming out, and there's airport, which I think Drogon by this time is about the size of maybe a mastiff.
Yeah,
a large dog. Yeah. Wingspan definitely making him look a lot bigger, but yeah, definitely like a large dog.
Yeah, no, I would agree with that. Probably, yeah. I think that's actually a great representation because when you can see he's up and stuff like that, he can't actually lift the master off his feet, but to struggle against him because he wants to go back to mom. But as soon as she says Dracarys, his ass is toast.
Oh, it's on
like a
And
fucking,
even again,
like
like,
a fucking dog attacking somebody. Even
get him.
Your ass would be grass.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, it'd honestly probably be a better death than a dog attack because since it's coming at your head, the head's probably the first thing to go on like a dog attack, which would be like the legs and drag to the ground.
Dogs go for the neck.
They take out the leg of what's ever trying to run away first, and then if you're lucky,
they usually latch onto the leg, until you fall. Love it says, "Oof, the dragons look rough." Well, we have to think about the fact that this is back in 2015. We're on season 3,
earlier, I think, right?
Maybe earlier, yeah.
And these shows did not have the These shows did not have the budget that they did later on. Mm-hmm. Like in season 7, the Field of Fire sequence that was ridiculous.
Yeah,
and
they had.
Sorry, I mean these episodes were probably like maybe 10 mil per episode to shoot.
I probably don't even think that much, dude. If you want my honest opinion, I was thinking maybe 5.
Well, a modern Lucasfilm and Marvel show is 25 million per episode.
Yeah, no. What House of the Dragon episodes were 20 million, and then of course you have the wonderful, the lovely Rings of Power. $60 million an episode.
And that looked worse than this.
Yes. Rings of Power was horrendous. And I watched all 10 fucking episodes, not on fast mode. I watched them all real time.
Yes. I only saw episode 1 and clips of the rest of it. The only thing that looked good CGI-wise was the snow troll in the beginning. The only CGI in that show that actually
I would actually give you that.
I think the pyroclastic cloud that should have killed Galadriel looked the best.
I mean, in regards to monsters.
Well, it would have looked better if it would have killed her. Okay, so we're at an hour and 47 minutes. We usually cut this off about 2 hours. Thank you so much to everybody in the chat.
Yes, Chad. Thank you.
This
was
chat. Yeah.
Vicky.
The fucking raid, man, was fucking incredible.
Vicky, what are you? Whoa.
I always wondered if your peen would get all cut up if you screwed a mermaid.
Well, we may find out soon because Disney has a film coming out soon.
Yeah.
Why?
Also, I just want to thank Chad again. I went from like 66, 67 subs up to 74 in this stream. Thank you guys.
We had a couple of shadow appreciators in the chat who said,
I know weird.
Hey, look, different strokes for different folks, and I'm gonna celebrate it.
Too many jokes there.
So we're gonna go around the horn. We're gonna start with the youngin first. Shadow of Hawk, Dothraki are endurance fighters. your underlying title is always interesting. So what do you got coming up? Please tell me you're going to do a history video within the next couple of days. You're going to jump in. You're going to say, "This is hi, I'm Shadow. This is my topic," and then go into it. Remember. Always hook them within the first 30 to 60 seconds.
So with that advice, I need to re-record my review of Noah, which is a 2014 film based on the biblical story of the flood with some add-ons from the Book of Enoch. I will be adding a little bit of historical context on like certain traditions or certain names that are brought up in the film. Again, I need to re-record that. I don't know when that'll be out. Hopefully this week. I'll hold the Ryan's deadline. I'll have it done by Friday at minimum.
He also plays games. You play games. Talk about the video games.
Thursday night, you can catch up on my channel. I will be hosting Merry Madness with my co-host Kat the Hijabi Gamer and a guest or two if we can wrangle some people from our Discord. This week, it's not set in stone, but I think we will be discussing like colonization and expansion out into the solar system and the rest of the galaxy, like how with the technology that we have or can predict how that will affect. And then I do random game streams. You can also find me on this channel fairly often with these two lovely gentlemen. And that's it.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, nothing against you, dude. Just
speed it up.
Yeah, no, because unfortunately
you will. We'll talk after the show.
Yeah. JV.
All righty. Well, hey, thank you for all the new subs. Thank you. To this morning, I dropped my last week's news now video. If you missed any stories in the week of pop culture, check on that. Wednesday, I will be dropping a video. What if Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 flops?
It's possible.
It is very possible. And on Friday, I will be dropping a video entitled "All Hail the King," crowning the new king of family entertainment that is no longer the House of Mouse, Universal.
Interesting. And it is my channel. You guys all know me. Quite frankly, you can find everybody's links down below. Subscribe to everybody down below, even the people who are not here. Mr. Grant Gregory, Tyler the Redbeard, Nomi Without You, Lily 300 Mirrors. And it's been fucking awesome. Thank you for the raid. You guys have been the best ever. And there is one thing that at the end of every stream we cannot do without. The gentleman who is my co-host. Do it.
Toodles!
Thank you.